Hello guys, good day to you all. You are all welcome to Geo's Review channel. Today we are going into Kirikiri Studios video titled Fragment of Her. Featuring in this video are Extraordinary Nunu, Kirikiri herself, Ajanigo Inikpi. This video is really full of series of questions that needs to be answered. You have this family with their lovely daughter, Mr. Obiora and Mabel, with their little Princess Zina. It happens that they were, a very happy family. Zina had access to lots of whatever she needed. She's very, very brilliant and very, very jovial. Even to the dad, to the mom, she's so outspoken and she's good in reciting poems. She has the way she relates with her dad, so intimate that there is no way dad will not know the difference between her daughter and every other, even others around him. Daddy happens to be, that is Mr. Obiana, the kind of father that hardly stays with the family. Although whenever he's around, he always had time. He spent quality time with his daughter. So it happens that this time around, he wanted to go on official trip, traveling out of the country the way he used to, and is expected to go for 2 months, although eventually he now went for 3 weeks. What now happened was that during the period of his absence, maybe I was, doing some things at home, mopping, while Zina was calling mommy, 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 and running down the stairs. Before you know it, the phone was ringing. As maybe I was trying to pick the call, Zina had a fall. And right there and then, the mother had to take her, call on the hospital. I met with the doctor, and she was confirmed dead. Maybe I didn't bother to call to alert or let the father, that is Obiona, know what happened today to their daughter. So she was just behaving, absurdly. She has lost her mind because of what happened to the daughter. She now carry she carried the dead child and want to go and bury her by herself. The impression that the neighbors had was that Zainab was missing. Meanwhile, the hospital knew what happened. They've even given out the death certificates for the daughter. Now we now have another. We now have these girls, Nkem and Kasi. They were living alone. in an uncompleted place. They pick bottles on the road to sell in order to cater for themselves. So we now get to a time when came the eldest daughter, sister, had to, gather some money and enroll Cassie, the baby sister, in a school. Cassie had lost her memory because of what happened to their mother, as in she was caught in a fire accident, as if she was the one that started the fire, as in trying to light a lighter, and the thing engulfed the whole building, and the mother lost her life in the process, as well as Cassie, this small girl, lost her memory. So, as Nkem is doing a job of picking bottles and selling, Cassie started school. So there was this day now, Cassie was going to school. So it was on the way. Mabel was driving along the street, and she now saw Cassie. She was just shouting, Zainab, 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 Zainab. And that was how Cassie ran away. She ran away so that Mabel will not be able to cut her. So that was how the story continued like that. Eventually, Mabel was able to get Cassie. She abducted Cassie. She kidnapped her and hid her in her house in the absence of the husband, and trying to make Cassie to be Zainab, correcting her speech, because Cassie is a street girl. She speaks pidgin English, while Zainab was a posh, English girl. So Mabel tried to refurbish Cassie and make Cassie to be like Zainab. It's just like Cassie can never be like Zainab, because Zainab is a very jovial girl. She's outspoken. She's good in writing poems. She's academically brilliant. She loves taking vanilla ice cream. She eats a lot. She always, relates much, so intimate with the father. And she talks a lot. So it now happened that as Mabel is trying to make Zainab to make Cassie to be Zainab, all these lapses had to be there. So Cassie was trying to let Mabel know that she is not Zainab, but she doesn't have choice, because Mabel is now threatening her that if she doesn't keep quiet, shut her mouth, not to reveal her identity to the husband, Obiola, then she's going to harm her sister, okay? So that was how Cassie has to just walk, along with Mabel and be Zainab. So everything does happen that way till the end of the story, that the doctor left a message for Mr. Obiola to try to see her, so that she'll be able to explain everything about Zainab that's already dead. So on meeting with the doctor, Mr. Obiola now got to know that the Zainab in his house is not his daughter, that he has really suspected on several occasions that the way this Zainab is behaving is different from Cassie. So one thing I noticed there is that parents, you should always have time for your children. And children too should be able to study even their parents, so that you know what are their likes, their do's and their don'ts. know what maybe their favorite color, their favorite food, and all this stuff. The more you know how, that's how you'll be able to know if anything is really wrong with them in case of any eventuality in future. And see, this man, Mr. Obiola, knew that this particular gear, the Zainab is seen after his trip when he get back home, is not the real Zainab, that is his daughter. So at the end, he had to, face Mabel, made Mabel to confess. And he had to now take Cassie back to her sister, Nkep. And at the end, he wants them to come to his house, to live, so that he could give them a better life. But that was how the video ended. Although we are expecting certain clauses, as in question that needs to be answered concerning this video. As in, what happened to Mobile after this confession? 2, how come the kids were identical, as in Cassie and Zainab? Also, did the two girls, as in Nkem and the sister Cassie, the fake Zainab, did they eventually took that offer that Mr. Oboyera gave to them for them to come to be living with him? So I implore us all to try to like, share, and comment on this video, and to be able, to know that this video, it really is one that is sort of very, very interesting, because of the way this Mabel acted, manipulating that girl, Cassie, kidnapping her, and, trying to threaten her. It is so alarming. So let's watch, like, share, and comment on it, the video. Thank you all. God bless.